How did the whole R. Kelly thing come about?
See, that's weird because everybody thinks Changing Faces is like an R. Kelly group, and that's
Facts.
not how it happened.
That's what everybody thinks.
When we were working on our demo, we finished our demo and we presented it to Craig Carmen and Kenny Smooth. They asked us to put a wish list together of people that we wanted to work with. R. Kelly happened to be one because at that time, Public Announcement was hot with Honey Love. And
you wanted some of that Honey Love?
Yeah, so we were like, we wanted, we just put a wish list together of producers up and coming and, and the ones that were out. They didn't think it was possible, but we said, hey, our demo's done. Send it to them. Let them hear us. If he wants to work with us, he'll call back. If he doesn't, we'll keep it pushing.
Did y'all send pictures with it?
I don't think we had any at that time.
Because if he saw the pictures, he was like, yeah.
Yeah, and so remember, our first single was Stroke You Up, so we didn't have pictures just yet. So that was the first single that we did with R. Kelly, Stroke You Up.
Mm-hmm. And so now, did y'all, back then you had to be in the studio with people. It wasn't really flying vocals.
Oh,
and stuff
yeah,
like that,
no,
right?
we were in the studio.
Yeah, that was a difficult. See, these new people got it really easy.
Yeah, they
email and stuff,
and
back
they go
then.
into their own sessions.
What was that session like? Because I hear that he's very genius in the studio.
That he is. It was a lot of fun. We went in, let's say, I want to say 11 o'clock at night, and you come out, it's 12 in the morning, you go, it's 12 in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. You go to breakfast, you miss. It was a whole lot of fun, and he is a genius. And us, when we worked with him, it was nothing but, we can't sing him anything but praises. He gave us hits, and the collaboration between us is great. Yeah.
Looking now, back at the history and where he's at now as a person, does it bother you that sometimes you always have to seem like you have to defend your musical relationship with him?
Yeah, because that's exactly what it is. It was a musical relationship, and he was always nothing but a gentleman to us. So I feel like I don't want to be thrown in that fight, because that's not my fight to fight. That's what Rob has to deal with. What he did for us, we're appreciative as a group, and we made hits together. So thank God for that, and we'll always be thankful.
And it's almost not
that.
fair, right?
It's
that
not
you're associated
fair.
with. I know you saw him.
And we honestly have nothing to do with that. We've never seen that side of him. I mean, a gentleman to the point of opening up doors. You guys hungry? He treated us well, so we have nothing but no negative things to say.
Does it bother you a little bit, the stigma of that's R. Kelly's group? Do you feel like he was robbed of your identity a little bit?
I think he was so large at that time that anybody who did anything, from God Bless the Dead, Aaliyah, from Sparkle, to anybody that was associated with him was automatically R. Kelly's group, because I just think his persona at that particular time was just so big. Does that make sense? His brand was bigger than ours.
It wouldn't have hurt to be his group
at that time, right?
You, yeah.
So it didn't bother me. No. Mm-mm.
So then you do a collaboration with Jay-Z, but he wasn't that Jay-Z at the time.
Yeah, but he was still Jay-Z.
He was still dope as an artist. I'm Brooklyn, so we ain't gonna. But I'm just saying he wasn't this larger than life figure as he is right now.
Right now he's just out of the stratosphere.
Yeah. Did you see that in him back then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Another genuinely nice person. Yeah. I saw that.
So all right, let's keep it real.
But we weren't in the studio with Jay-Z. Now this was one of those where everybody was doing their own thing. Jay-Z was doing his thing, R. Kelly, Changing Faces, and we had to all do them at different points.
I'm about to say, because this has been PG, it's been great. People, mothers could watch it. So you trying to tell me none of these artists was like, yo, I want Cassandra and I'm going in for the kill? Hey, make sure you subscribe to Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast on iTunes. The link is in the description box. Also, leave a comment and rate the podcast. Thank you.